is Maggie. If you need anything throughout your trip today, feel free to wave me on over and I will help you out. We do have some safety things before we begin our trip today. The safest spot for you to be is in your seats. Just make sure you're staying seated throughout the entire trip today. If you see me or the captain go like this, we're not waving at you, that means to hold on. And lastly, if you feel a little seasick throughout your trip today, we do have these medically approved puke bags. That's for those of you inside. For those of you outside, turn your head to the side, let it rip, the water wash will right off. So we are currently sitting on the lower Niagara River. All this water has already gone over Niagara Falls. This flowing out to the last of the Great Lakes, Lake Ontario. Today we'll be going about 12 miles up the lower Niagara River to our whitewater destination. Now we have just left the United States behind us and we are entering Canada. How many of you have been to Canada? Only a couple of us. But for those of you who have never been to Canada, welcome to Canada. Woohoo! Did you bring your passports? Looks like we're going to turn around and go back and get them. I'm just kidding. Most of our trip today will be spent in Canada, which is pretty cool. Are you guys ready to get going? Can I get an oh yeah? Oh yeah.
Green light. Everybody take a shot. Red light. Green light. Give me everything you got. Red light. Mr. 305. Flow right in the lunch one. Three Miami boys. You know what time it is. Give me the French time. I was going just about as far as she let me go. But her body waist. For salvation. Introduced her to my old bird dog. Willie Nelson song I can think of, and we made love. By my side, love my horse, and I'm riding through the same thing. I think a lot of noise, cause the girls they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my own, Studley Road, in the road sing. Save my horse, riding down boy. Everybody says, save my horse, riding down boy.
Your left-hand side, you'll notice all those waterfront properties. That is the village of Lewiston, New York. It's a very artsy and historic village, filled with lots of shops, stores, restaurants. If you're looking for a place to grab a bite to eat after your trip today, or just plain old hangout, Lewiston has tons going on. This is the entrance to the lower Niagara Gorge. This is where Niagara Falls used to be about 13,000 years ago. It has since eroded its way back to its current location, forming out the whitewater rapids we will be going through today. If you take a look around, you also notice the water has begun to change. There are lots of bubbles, boils, and small whirlpools. This is where our trip is going to pick up. So if you notice a boat rocking and shaking around a little bit more than usual, make sure you're all holding on. tunnels to spin generators. On your right-hand side, we have the start and the back 1 and 2. These power about 90% of Toronto and almost the whole province of Ontario. On your left-hand side, we have the Robert Moses Power Authority. This powers about 80% of New York City. Sends energy all along the eastern coast, hitting lots of major cities to Miami, Florida. It is said that if you put these power plants together, you get one of the largest sources of energy in the world, all being green energy, which is great for the environment. As we round the bend up ahead, we'll be getting into our first set of whitewater rapids. Rapids run on a class scale from 1 to 6, 1 being the smallest and 6 being the largest. Today we're going to take a look at some class 3, class 5, and see some of the largest whitewater rapids in all of North America. First up, we have our class 3 rapid, known as Kelly Eddy. At this point of the trip, make sure you're holding on with 2 hands. Excuse me, I'm just going to close this.
Tried to help.
Hold on.
Now yo, swallow, kick it, Jackie chain. Drop top, how we rolling now.
Oh, yeah.
Call it South Beach. Yeah, look like Kelly rolling. This might be my destiny. She want me to eat it. I just think it's on me. That you know I got the sauce like a recipe.
Woohoo!
Do it for the grand. She just want this money.
Oh yeah.
I'ma give it to her when she dance, dance, dance. She gon' catch a Uber out the Calabasas. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo, just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
Woohoo!
She said she too young, don't want no man.
Oh yeah.
So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan.
How's everyone doing?
Kick it, Jackie Chan.
Woohoo!
Now yo, just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. I think you got the wrong impression about me back. Just cause they heard where I'm from, they think I'm crazy. Okay, well maybe just a little crazy. Cause I made them crazy about that lady, yeah. Finger to the world, let's be back. I've been slave, done the cause I'm running out of patience. No more waiting, no, no. Dancing like a yo-yo. Living life on fast forward, but we slow-mo, yeah. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo, just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan.
Hold on.
Now yo, just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
Niagara whirlpool. So we are currently surrounded by Canada. Except for the point straight ahead, that is the United States. Now this is the deepest point in the Niagara River. About as tall as the canyon walls are, that's how deep the water is beneath us. It's about 180 feet deep. Straight ahead we have another stretch of whitewater rapids. We're gonna head up there and get a little bit of a closer look. On your right hand side we have the Class 6 whirlpool rapid. If you remember me saying Class 6 is the highest rating a rapid can get. Now there's not much bigger than this, but if you look even farther upstream, there's another stretch of Class 6 rapids known as the Himalayas. largest rapid in North America and the second largest in the entire world. On a high water flow day, the Himalayas can reach up to 50 feet tall, top to bottom. No joke. Pretty crazy stuff. Now these whirlpool rapids, the water's moving at about 30 miles an hour, and there's 750,000 gallons rushing through here per second. Everything going over Niagara Falls is getting flushed out right here. Now Niagara Falls is about 2 miles upstream. The whole stretch of 2 miles are these Class 6 whitewater rapids. If you take a look off the shoreline, you'll see that big rock with the red painted top on it right in front of us. That was painted by the United States Coast Guard. This is our legally obligated turnaround point for the trip today. But the good news is you're riding with the only jet boat company that has been able to conquer these rapids, go to the base of Niagara Falls, and make it back down safely. We've taken that trip about 50 times now, trying to prove to the United States Coast Guard the water they say is unnavigable is in fact navigable with the right machine and right operator. So that is our long-term goal here at Niagara Jet Adventures. Once that happens, we'll be sure to let you know to come back and check it out for yourselves. Now, does anyone have any questions? No? Alright, well I have a question for you. Do you want to head back down to Devil's Hole and play around in the rapids some more? Oh yeah, can I get an oh yeah? Hold on. Down the devil.